up early, and early for me is 7 a.m. to get to this Arches National Park. If I learned anything from the Badlands, it means we're probably going to be taking a midday nap to make sure we avoid a breakdown. But yeah, I got to the park at like 7:30, and everybody, like, I'm sitting in traffic. There's like a long line to get into the park, so I have high hopes. I know this is not the only national park Utah has, but I'm looking around at the other people in this line, and I'm seeing license plates from Oregon and Colorado and California, and they're not like Maryland far, but there's like a lot of out-of-state people coming in to see this, so looking forward to it. Miss National Park Service has said you have two options in this park. You can hydrate or you can die. So I pulled a bunch of water out of my trunk. She also said, wear a hat and sunglasses. And I packed a lot of sunglasses, so I'm good there. But I'm convinced I packed a hat and I can't find it. And it might be because, as you can probably see from like my back seat, and I'm not even going to show you my passenger seat, my life is falling apart. So it's probably somewhere in that mess. It's the 16th, my family comes on the 22nd. I need to get it together by then, and I plan to. Will it come together before then? Probably not. I feel like I'm traveling to Ba Sing Se. I just passed a group who brought an old man down into the canyon, and now they can't get him back out. And I felt bad just walking past them because I was like, I should stop and help. But what was I gonna do? Stand there with his family and make him feel awkward and say, well, that area doesn't look as steep. Maybe we could try that. Okay, I couldn't not help. I went back and asked, and they told if I could do anything to help. And they told me what their tour guide looked like, so I went and found their tour guide. Now he's heading back to them to do whatever he can do in this situation. But I did all I could. My dad keeps asking me if I'm bored yet. And I mean, there are no dumb questions. But shout out to him to finding the only dumb question. Sorry, Dad, love you. Like, look, can't you see how that rock is different from that rock? And they're both awesome. How could I be bored? There's so much to see. Let's go to the beach. I can feel sand inside my socks, and I don't necessarily enjoy that. Finally, an arch. Huh. They said I was at the Courthouse Towers rocks. I could not tell you which rock here is supposed to look like a courthouse tower. How did they decide that? Which one? Of the rocks in this park. Like in Lost World Caverns, they'd be like, that is a bridal veil. And I'd say, yes it is. Here, they're like, this is the Tower of Babel. And I say, where? Which one? I can't tell. Balanced rock. What if the balancing rock fell on me right now? That'd be kind of fun. There's this girl in the park who's like all dressed up and she looks so cute. So like clearly she came here just to like take pictures. And before I could compliment her, somebody else on the trail did. And her response was, thanks, but some little kid here has got me beat. And both me and this other lady were like, what? What do you mean? Apparently, according to her, somewhere in this park, not on this trail, but the last trail she went on, she met a family with a little boy in a full tuxedo. She said he was dressed as James Bond. That's his favorite movie character. Apparently he goes everywhere in a full tuxedo as James Bond. Oh my goodness. Just like think of all the little boys, you know, who like got a Superman costume or a Spider-Man costume for Halloween and didn't get out of it for like 4 weeks and refused to wear anything else. Imagine that being James Bond instead. Oh.